Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about the King's Fall raid, returning Touch of Malice, some of the loot that we're going to probably see in Destiny 2. I cannot wait to talk about this because this is one of the best raids, and I am glad it will be one of them, but however, I still am a fan of Wrath, so hopefully next year or the year after that we'll get Wrath. But we're going to talk about King's Fall intel and all that good stuff in this video, but if you guys do me one short favor and hit that red big subscribe button while you can, because only 10 to 20% of you guys actually hit it. So we're trying to get the 10k, and it would just mean a lot so we can keep making these videos for you guys and all that good stuff. But other than that, let's get right into it. Last time Bungie did a showcase for the Witch Queen, we got a announcement that they were returning another raid from Destiny 1 after the success VoG gave, and I was beyond excited to see another raid return. Later on, we got the hint out that it wouldn't be Crota's End, so it only narrowed down to two raids, King's Fall and Wrath of the Machine. Now, already Destiny 2 leaks on Twitter, again, legitimate source, has said that King's Fall is the raid that we're going to get in Season 18. Even though I'm a personal fave of Wrath of the Machine and really want a Siva season to happen, I still believe it's probably going to be King's Fall that's returning. It's so weird to me that Bungie hasn't clearly announced it yet, like they did for VoG and the Beyond Light showcase. So something's up with that. I don't know if they were still like thinking about it back then. Again, it was like 6 months before Witch Queen even launched, so they weren't really thinking of too much stuff like in Season 18 after Witch Queen. But now it looks like King's Fall is going to return, and again, I want to talk about, you know, what we could see, the raid exotic, and some of the cool loot that players will probably get to love again in Destiny 2. So let's get into it. I want to first talk about the Touch of Malice, the raid exotic. So Touch of Malice was an exotic scout rifle that made it so final rounds with the magazine regenerates and deals bonus damage at the cost of the wielder's life force. Similar, if you know, to Tommy's a matchbook from Season of the Worthy a couple years back. It uses, like, it gives bonus damage and more ammo, of course, from the health that you're, you know, disintegrating for it. So it's kind of like, here you take this, but we're going to take that. So I kind of love those unique styles to exotics, so it would be cool to see that again, and it was a very powerful machine back in Destiny 1. The other perk is the Touch of Mercy, where 3 rapid kills will return a portion of the wielder's health. So already, you're getting rid of health to get the bonus damage and all that, and then if you get the rapid hits, you're regenerating, so it's like a back and forth thing where you're actually not losing anything if you get the exact, you know, point of precision in the you know, kills, damage, or whatever, and you can actually just keep doing it and getting bonus damage. So one of the most powerful weapons in Destiny 1, no doubt, and I couldn't just imagine that with Well or Bubble or something. It would be crazy. So a lot of players have been speculating, should this be an exotic quest like it was in Destiny 1, similar to like Divinity from Shadowkeep, where you do a quest, you do puzzles, you do that stuff, and then boom, you get it guaranteed. But there will be a challenging quest in the mile there, or they would make it as like you have to do an RNG drop from Vex. Still very bit different on this, because I've heard other people say it's super powerful, you need to have it an RNG drop, and then the other thing is people are never going to get this to drop, and people don't want to do 59 King Fall runs to get this weapon, and it should be a quest, but it should be challenging. I'm on the side of it maybe being a quest, going around the Dreadnought, getting fragments, having Eris more into the storyline, and I would love a quest for the Touch of Malice, and we could get Eris and, you know, Oryx, maybe even Savathun in that time, and we could get a cool weapon return and a cool quest while doing so. Again, very powerful weapon, and I would love to see the raid exotic return. I just can't believe how powerful it would actually be in this meta in Destiny 2 after years of its absence. Okay, let's get into the weapons, because of course the weapons is a really cool part that I love getting into with these returning raids. Now, I'm going to try my best to pronounce these names. If you think I'm cringe of how bad I pronounce them, I am so sorry, but I'm just going to go into it. Zaku's Bane Hand Cannon, Anguish of Daistan Auto Rifle, the Smith of Murdan Pulse Rifle, the Doom of... I don't even know any of these names, guys. I'm just going to put them on the screen. These are the names of the weapons. So a hand cannon, auto, pulse, scout, sniper, fusion, shotgun, rocket launcher, and machine gun. So again, a lot of weapons for these returning raids, and I love to see that because that's pretty cool to just have a lot of those weapons. It's better than having like, you know, 3 or 4 in a raid. So it's great that we're getting a lot of those weapons. Of course, there would be a hard mode for each weapon, and that will probably happen in its master mode that we'll get sometime later on. But again, a lot of weapons that we can see here. Of course, the armor is one of the best things I love with King's Fall. The armor is just so spot on and one of the best armor sets in Destiny 1, and I cannot wait to see it in Destiny 2. The War Nameless crown from the Titan literally has like the light blade helmet on as a Titan. It's so cool. I love the bones, the big theme of how, you know, it actually feels like you're in the throne world of Oryx and you're wearing on the armor and weapons. So definitely one of the best things I love about that raid, of the armor and the weapons and all that good stuff. Now there is shaders and so much other stuff as well that I'm trying. Yeah, there's the bone marrow armor shader, one of the coolest shaders. I cannot wait to get, and I hope they add all the shaders and not make it like you have to pay a pack for it. Like I think VOG had a pack where you have to buy it from Eververse to get the shaders. Yeah, just don't do that. Just make it so you can get all of it from the master mode or even from the flawless if people want to try flawless for King's Fall. There's the Venti Carva armor shader. There's the Kingsbane emblem, the Worm's God Servant emblem, the Ascendant emblem, the Devourer of Light emblem, wow, the of Light and Hunger emblem. Wow, a lot of emblems in this raid. Of course, there's one of the things that I love is the ship that you get, the Ignodric Carve, if I said that right. Hopefully I did. Basically, if you know the ship from the Whisper of the Worm mission, it's basically that. However, it's not taken, it's more of the Oryx theme. So it's awesome that if they bring back the raid with all the weapons, the armors, the shaders, and the ships, that would be one of the coolest things to see again, is just the ship now without the Taken theme. It would be one of the coolest ships again, and I would love to have that in the game. So a lot of stuff like that I cannot wait to see. Of course, you know, if the Touch of Malice is a quest, then maybe the Moldering Shard or maybe the the fragments, right, from that quest might make a return in Destiny 2 for it. So maybe those consumables will be pretty cool and they would scatter around the raid or something like that. That would be pretty dope. But again, we're not totally sure about that, but definitely something to look at. I love the armor for each class. Again, one of the best armor sets. And of course, the weapons that we're getting actually a lengthy amount of weapons, if that's the case. Hand cannon, auto, pulse, a lot of good weapons, and I cannot wait to see all of them all into play this time around. So that's what I got for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, subscribe and like. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.